It is Witchy Boo coming right back to you with another video. If you're feeling kind, please subscribe. Full game time. It's Taurus time. So I hope everybody slept peacefully and dreamt bountifully. And we're going to get into the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. I still have your Nightmare Before Christmas tarot card of the day. I live life, babe. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to post it right after this live immediately so you can get on your way for the week and have your signs and symbols to look out for, and especially people that you meet. So I'm going to do your Nightmare Before Christmas tarot card of the day right after this, I promise. All right, one more time because I forgot. I lost count. Taurus. Hi, Reflecting Light. I'm going to make you a moderator. I got to figure out how. I appreciate you always being down. I promise next time you come up, it's going to be a wrench because you're so awesome and I appreciate your support. And I'm going to take care of you so you can be a moderator. I just got to figure out how to do it. Spirits, what signs, messages, symbols, anything that Taurus needs to know? Oh. Anything that Taurus needs to know to get them on their way and help them grow today. Please show forward. Alright, you got the Four of Potions. And the Eight of Presents. There's someone in your energy, Taurus, that wants you to make a decision about them. I feel. I ain't going to speak too early. And it's hard, too. Alright. It landed like this. Okay, so the Nine of Needles. And then we have the Three of Potions. Let's find out what the center of your reading is, please. Hey, Lee. Hey, guys. Gratitude, respect to you. Alright, and then in the center of your reading is the Two of Presents. Now, I said that, I didn't want to speak prematurely. I get so passionate with Taurus energy. But there is a specific person, specific Taurus, who has somebody in their energy that wants them to make a decision about them very, heavily, instantly. And this is hard for you to do because you have a lot of compare and contrast from a relationship that you were used to, but you're doing it here in the future too. I got to find out more. We don't want to go down that road unless we're sure. All right, you got Hermit, the Virgo energy coming through with more. All right, let's find out the last three doors. You got the King of Potions for the center of your reading. That B, how did it land? Like this. All right, so you got the Eight of Potions. Okay, so you got a lot of eights. 8 is your number today. You got them in the same row, same way. Taurus, 8 is your number today. Very powerful number. And then you have the Three of Candles. All right, that's what I'm feeling like, and I knew it, and I'm glad we spoke up on it sooner. There's a Taurus that has somebody coming back from the past, or they may already be here. Okay, and they want you to make a decision about them, and it's very, very heavy for you because a lot of things are unclear. The truths, what they do, the last person they screwed. Could you please tell us what this Four of Potions means? What does Taurus need to see? Alright. Because I'm feeling like this is heavy. I got goosebumps and it's extremely heavy for, you to make this choice. But the person in your energy isn't making it, they're making it worse. They're making it worse by, their actions. You got the Ace of Needles here. You got the Ace of Needles here. So they do something for a living that you don't really believe that they do. And if it is something that you believe that they do, they're not really open and honest to you. They won't let you pick them up from work, bring them lunch. Just be cute how we do. Whether you're a female or a male, we like to take care of our significant other, especially when they're working. Just, show all as well. And so this Five of Needles is here because of a lot of needles. So it's a job that they do. You definitely don't know any really truths, or it's about the way the money is made and it, comes to you sometimes. But there's a decision that's heavy on the mind And I'm feeling like you won't make this decision on them. You got Oogie Boogie and Jack Skeleton. You're not going to make the decision on them because you feel like not only are these secrets really not known to you, but you feel like it's, you feel like these, it's like they're a mystery to you. They're so mysterious, very very mm, very questionable. This is like a question mark. The smoke that's coming out the bottle right here on the right hand side, this hand on this picture, it looks, you can't see it anyway with the isn't it? It looks like a question mark. And so there is some sort of questionability about this person, but I really feel this is the heavy energy that you feel and why you're not making, the decision so clear. But they want it. They want it now, and they want you to, they wanted it actually yesterday. Why do we have this Eight of Presents? What's so heavy? Because this is a heavy thing that's trying, that these two elves are trying to reach, like with their arms up, and they can't reach up to the sky because it's too heavy. It's going to fall on them. Why? All right. So you got 4 cards actually. So you got the 4 candles, 10 of potions, Queen of Candles, and the Chariot Cancer energy. You were taking your time on making this decision, but with this Cancer card here and how heavy the present is in front of me, my dear, you're going to have to make this very, very quickly because they're going to move on secretively. And I say secretively because they don't want to leave you completely. You're extremely attractive. You're extremely, you see the card? It's the kitty cat one. You're extremely attractive. You're a beauty that's unlike no other. And so they really feel as if walking away from you completely wouldn't be a smart choice. And they don't want anybody smothering you and being, in your face too. So they're not going to give you up as an option. They're going to keep you as close as they can just because they want them, they want you near too. But it's also because in fear of that you'll move on and move up from them. But this 10 of Potions is really killing me with the other, not illing me, not the K word, is making me ponder because you've got the 4 of Potions here and it's like being whisked away, and then you got the 10 of Potions here and the mouth has so much to say but nothing's coming out. So you may have asked this person to be, completely honest with you. You've had like a rap session and said, tell me all the things that other people don't know. It's true. And, they told lies to you. They didn't even open up to you then. So it's a habitual thing that they just can't do, which is tell the truth. You got the 4 of Candles, but they watch you. They watch you, and that's something you didn't know. You never knew. And it's so funny because the way they watch you is a way that, very, very chaperonish too. Like you belong to them, some sort of property that they went and got. But it's all love. But they can't be truthful, open, and honest, and that's what's delaying this progress. And they're, the decision should have been made about them actually a couple months ago, early in the summer. But now we're here in the fall, and everybody's just stringing each other along. This can only go down for so long because they are going to get bored, but they're not going to leave you because they don't want you to have any other choices, to get used to. Why do we have this 9 of Needles, please? It's all about controlling the lead. Sagittarius makes signs and dishonesty and pride. Absolutely, definitely my situation. Gratitude. Oh, I missed the other one. I'm trying to... Thank you. I really wondered that. Okay. Awesome. Respect. All right. So you got this 9 of Needles with the Knight of Needles, Ace of Presents, and the 6 of Candles. Now understand this to me. Slow down, please. You have the 3 of Candles here in the future, and then you have the 6 of Candles here in the present. Only missing in the middle is 9, right? 3, 6, 9. Pay attention to all the synchronicity, signs, and symbols in your life. They will help you and guide you through your day. You look up the meanings, and then you can control your space. You can control your energy again. Because this person likes to see you not flinch, but they like to see you off a little bit. Because that's the way that they know that they still have you under control. But not the control that we talked about yesterday, but this is sort of in a way that, you can't easily walk away. There's spider webs all over this candle base. And so, like I said, it's all good now, but as time goes on, it's going to become old to you, because you don't want to just be, like your mom, like your aunt, you like your uncle, like your cousin. You don't want to not, be solid. And this is what's really happening, behind the scenes. They give you things, they give you presents to make you smile very happily. But there is a specific Taurus that really needs to understand that these gifts that they bring you shouldn't affect and hinder your choices. You have to go off of personality, deep down inside, who they be. You've got the Knight of Needles here, very, very cunning energy. But is it really true what you're feeling? Or is it just attraction? Is this real love, or just the action that's behind it? These are the questions, Taurus, you really are going to need to ask yourself, because I feel like this person in your energy, I'm getting Capricorn, fire signs at best, but this person in your energy is looking for you to say something this week. And if you are not clear on your decision on how you speak and what you mean from this person, they're going to take your word for it. So be careful, what you say, how you word it, what you mean, and what do you really want along this way. Why do we have this Three of Potions? This person is thinking about you at this present time. They're on their way getting to work, and they're scrolling on your storyline. You have like a story, and it may be some sort of snapshot, because this is something that this appears instantly, but that's what they're viewing at, and they're looking at it from a different account. They're not going to come out and say that they are. They never will. They never are. But they're watching you right now. And they like to do this all the time. You're just always on their mind. So it's not like they're not attracted to you. It's not like they don't like you or want you around. It's because they feel as if you are a gift, you are a present to them, but they also want to, sleep around. They want to have other things that they have invested in town. They literally have like 5 other people they're dealing with. And these aren't committed. No. It's all benefit. It's all presence. It's all gift. It's all needs that are met and being felt. But you see, your emotions are a little bit more deeply. And I believe this is why you need to make the decision very quickly, because it's going to affect some sort of romantic ability. You're not going to really trust to lay down with this person, especially to slip off the you-know-what. You're going to want to be protected, because you now know you're not the only one. Jananika, comfort in. You're not the only one, you understand? You got the 4 needles here. You deserve structure, you deserve order, and you deserve the truth at hand. So be clear in this decision, my dear, because they're going to expect you. It's going to come very soon. So what's up? And you're going to have to make that move. And you're going to have to make it and be very true to it. Because they have a way to manipulate you and slip those panties and boxes off over and over again. Why do we have the 2 of Presents in the center of the reading? This is you two. This is you two I see. Now, they are coming out of clown boxes, but that's not the energy. So please don't take it as this person's a clown. This person's just not truthful on who they're sleeping around with, but it's also about not really wanting to lose you too, because you are a valuable option. You are a valuable choice. You are, like I said, there's some beauty here, and they don't want anybody else looking your way and having you as a choice. They don't want that. We have the 2 of Presents. Why? All right, you got the Tower, Aries energy, the Wheel, that's Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. I saw Sagittarius on there. Yes, it was. The Wheel is Sagittarius. So like I said, now you got the 5 of Potions. I'm going to start there first. You can't cry over spilled milk. You can't cry over spilled spoo, whatever this is, goo. But what you can do is really reflect back on how many times this person has made you content and how many times you felt good in it. That's what it really needs to be reflected on at this time to make this decision. Not based on any looks, not based on money, not based on time. It's about how this person made you feel inside. You really need to reflect back on that, because this is what's going to create the Tower moment to bring down what is not resourceful or useful to you in your energy, and you'll know it. And this is all Aries. You may be dealing with Taurus, Aries love, but if not, you really may need to embody that structure of authority and mean what you say. Because if you're enjoying these benefits all day, what's to say that they're not they're not going to ever really be committed to you in any way if that's what you're looking for. You understand? So you have the wheel here. Excuse me, truth's coming up. You have the wheel here, and change is forever constant. And if we could really embody the fact that, energy and change is constant, never not moving, we're always grooving, and you would be able to clearly understand that they're not the only option. You have history with this person, and that's where your comfortability lies, but you really need to get outside. And not get outside just to sleep around. You need to get outside to breathe fresh air. You need to get outside, dressed up, go have dinner by yourself over there with a cousin, a friend that you met and reacquainted with last year. It doesn't matter. Get out and do something for self. That creates the higher, and it will really make you understand self-worth. So when they ask you, so what's up, what's the decision, you can know your worth. You got it? Hermit energy. Virgo, why do we have this coming through? Please show us and be very clear, Pooh. Our Poohs need you. We need clarity on this situation. All right, so we've got the 9 of Potions. We've got the 8 of Candles. Please pay attention to all synchronicity symbols in your life today. 8, 9, 10. That's exactly what you got. The order of events. Take your steps. Go with it. What do you want? Own it. You got the Hermit here. This is Virgo energy. And I don't really believe that self-reflection is needed. I believe if you're going to do that, you have to go out and get some confidence behind it. Be a little conceited because you're lacking some sort of self-confidence on why you can't just see past this person's bullshit. But they're a good person. They're a good person. I'm not saying that. But if this is a relationship and commitment you want with just the 3, you want to be the only one lit you see, you're going to have to make the decision because you know daggone well you're not the only option. You're not the only one. Here's the bottles on the shelf. Pick one. You got the 9 of Potions. This is exciting news coming through, and I feel like they're excited to hear a decision from you. You could possibly venture out this commitment and write it down on paper and work it out the way you want it. And I'm saying that because these bottles on the shelf are excitement and they're new ventures for self. And if it, there's the 2 down here, it could be this you and this other person that's in your energy that wants you to make a decision about them. But it's very clearly that you 2 are on the bottom, but all these other options are on top. So be clear on what you want. They can't do it, but you can show them how to. You got the Ace of Potions. It's a lot of beauty here in the 9 of Presents. So there is a lot of attraction here. I really see the homecoming king and queen. I mean, just beauty beyond imaginability. And this is reflecting not only on the outskirts appearance, but it's internally in the heart that I see. So it's not like this person is really negative. They're beautiful. They're just living their best. And I mean, that's all I can say to it. And that's why I feel like you should do as well. If you go and get out and get dressed up and feel the energy of the ego of self, you'll understand you'll understand the choice you need to make. Because see, these presents here are waiting to be wrapped and ungift. And so if you really have the opportunity to sit down and see the person for who they truly are, you'll be able to take the next steps in your life to make the tough decision of where you are in this relationship. Do you know your role? Do you know your place? Are you comfortable? Do you want to stay with it? All right, why do we have the King of Potions, please? This is something, this eye that's on here, I see, is something that you are wanting to be. And I say that, Taurus, because you would love for this person to, make the decision on you. But this isn't the way the cards were dealt this time. All right? It's true. It happens. So whatever is not really beneficial for you, you can see right here, it's falling apart and it will wither off, like art when it sits too long and it gets, it starts to decompose itself. So understand that this old energy of, not really feeling appreciated and not really understanding the path that be, you're going to have to dig yourself out of this. You have your eye on this thing, but it's old energy. This is for a specific Taurus. And this old energy is not going to really give you satisfaction that you need. And I say that completely with your desires of wanting this thing with this person that really is, they're good, don't get me wrong, they're a good, okay person, but the truthful here, if you found out at all, it would hurt some. So this old, we need to shake this old weight, because it's very heavy, it's very devilish, Capricorn Pisces energy, and it's playing tricks on the brain. So this is why you need to sit down and write the rules of how this thing is going to go. And your decision could be, unfooled when you're clear on the road and the path on the way you guys are going to go. Why do we have this Eight of Potions? Let's wrap it up in the final two doors, please. I'm seeing that there's bottles in the graveyard and there's a fence around these. A conversation needs to be had intimately. And what I'm saying is, you're going to have to make this person sit down and see. They don't really like to sit down and look you in the eye face to face to have a conversation so deeply. So this is what you're going to have to take the initiative to do, to set the rules and how this commitment's going to work for you. You're going to very well be excited about this, because in your excitement is going to use some sort of reverse psychology with it. You have the Hangman, Pisces energy, the Ten of Candles, and the Page of Presents. This manipulative energy and excitement is what you need. You got to embody that Pisces. You got to embody that manipulating bee. Because if you take on the role of not really being excited about what you're presenting, they're not going to believe you. And, this isn't going to work out the way that you intended. It has to be what you want. No longer doing what other people want. You are no longer not growing in love. This is all going to come from the way that you want this done. And you have to start with exactly how you want it to go. Exactly the words of, what you know. I know you're not really wanting to be committed to me. If that's not true, I feel that way. And this is what it's going to be. Then you come through and you glide like Jackie. Take off. Take off with what it's going to be. The final door I see, Three of Candles. Why, please? There's this could work on an intimate way. Please don't go out and spend any money, extra money that you don't have, and make yourself in a bind in any way. But this is a date that could possibly be very intimate at home. Here's the candles. Light 3 of them when you're doing this. All right, with your 3 candles lit, and really sit down and have the conversation about it. You have Justice here. You have the High Priestess and the Seven of Presents. Justice, Libra energy, and the High Priestess. We got more Pisces. You very well may be dealing with the Pisces, or you're going to have to embody this energy of manipulating this person you're with, manipulating them as far as how this is going to work at best. They're not going to tell you what to do. You're going to set the rules, and you tell them what's true. That's what I mean, manipulate. All right, so this date, like I said, is going to cause you to speak up. And it will cause you to speak up in a way that you are uncomfortable because of how they're responding, because they're not going to. They will be shocked on all the words that come from you, because they didn't expect you to set any type of rules. But you see here with the High Priestess, you are all-knowing. And this is the truth that's coming out to you, that it's definitely going to work in your favor, too. I have my damn bell. And the kids will have school day, I got my bell. This is going to work out in your favor for you. And I say that why all-knowingly? Because you're setting the rules and you're winning it with the intention of being true. They say the meek will inherit the earth and the truth always prevails. I believe that is very true. And if not, here's the scissors on the ground. You can cut them off too. I understand it's a work in your favor. All you have to do is set the rules and believe it's true. Until next time, guys, I say, Ashe.